Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Workers' Comp podcast, the only podcast out here with 4 people fucking doing not a damn thing.
That might have been our worst intro to date.
That was pretty awful.
Yeah,
maybe.
Wow.
I want Dakota, you give the intro. Dakota, you do it.
How?
G, you're fired.
I don't know. G just did a pretty good intro.
No, that was pretty fucking trash. Give us an intro, Dakota.
All right. Hold on. Let's retake this, bro.
No, I want Dakota to give
You want Dakota to give you a good
Dakota,
intro?
just fucking hammer it out. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Workers' Comp podcast. You do it, bro. They hate mine.
Do you not know how to intro?
Go, bro.
You want to intro this one or what? I
Essays?
No,
was mine that bad, bro?
He's
It was pretty dog shit.
Okay, you want me to retry?
No,
I'm fired.
you're fired.
I'm fired from the intro,
Yeah,
bro.
Dakota, it's you.
All right.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Workers' Comp.
Eddie, it's you.
Welcome back to the Workers' Comp.
Jesus fuck. Eddie,
Eddie,
bro.
it's your turn,
It's you, bro.
Welcome back, everybody, to Workers' Comp podcast. We got Dakota, Presley, G, and myself here.
They know how it goes.
You get a pass. That was good.
That was good.
That was quality.
That was literally the one I repeat every fucking week, bro.
Exactly, and you couldn't repeat it today. You said some dumb shit.
Well, I mean, we can be different, bro. We don't have to say the same dumb shit every time,
The only 4 that do, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of 4 group podcasts out there.
Is there?
Shut the fuck up.
Is there, bro?
Stop.
Is there really?
And then you ended it without doing nothing. I mean,
You just looked around like
We should.
while we were looking at you.
That's what y'all should
disapproval.
fucking say something, bro.
Because we
Y'all should back me
disapproved.
up.
It was fucking trash.
Whatever, bro.
We should
Whatever.
edit G's intro in right here so they can see what happened.
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, put my intro in and we'll see.
I will.
whose
Trust me,
intro
I
is
will.
better,
It's
bro.
going in.
All right, it's going in. I want to see this, bro. Comment down below whose intro is better, mine or his.
It's good to be back.
you scared me, honestly.
That'll be a fucking competition.
It's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
It's
It's been-
episode 4.
It's been like 3 weeks.
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks.
It might have been 3 weeks. Has it been 3 weeks, really?
Dude, I don't know.
It's been a while,
Dude,
bro.
it's
I know
been a
why we
minute.
missed
It's been a
last
minute.
week. Happy birthday, Eddie.
Hey, thank you.
Let's go.
You're what now?
33.
33.
33.
Yeah, 33.
The big 3-3. There you go.
Oh yes, good times. Good times.
How was your birthday? You wanna talk about your birthday?
Shit, what did I do on my birthday? My mind is blank right now. Let me just.
Was the birthday that bad?
Am I the
bro?
fucking
Well,
only
I'm-
functioning brain in this room right
Dude,
now?
pretty much. Like I said, I didn't go to bed till like
What?
5:36, and then I
Quit
woke
looking
up.
at us like your brain's functioning. Welcome to the only 4-person podcast. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're right.
That was awful, dude. That makes us look like pieces of shit because we don't know what's going around. Like, what other podcasts are actually going on in the world?
Why hate on mine, bro?
Because
Why
it's
hate
trash.
on fucking mine?
Dakota,
I could have redone.
Dakota
I
gets a
could have
pass.
redone it, bro.
Dakota just couldn't speak English. That was
Bro,
it.
I didn't.
Yours
I didn't
was just
know what to go off of, bro.
Do you ever
we haven't done a
think-
fucking podcast in like 2-3 weeks, bro.
Do you ever think before
I didn't
you
know what to
speak?
say,
So
bro.
your
I
mind
don't know
goes
what's going
straight
on
to
with
the
you
only
guys.
podcast with 4 people. It's like
Yeah.
the only thing you can think of.
That was the only thing I could fucking think of, bro.
All
Other
right.
than
G, you're on mute until your segment. Eddie, tell us about your birthday.
God damn.
Oh yeah. So we went to a Rangers game. Man, it was awful. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
much going on there.
The Rangers are
G,
trash.
mute. Stop.
They're trash.
You're on mute.
No, the game wasn't too bad. It was our seats. We were supposed to have some like pretty dope ass seats, and then we get there and the damn
Foul pole.
yeah, right in front of me. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I still to this moment do not understand why. Well, with all the technology we have in the world, why we have solid poles in front of seating? Why not holograms or something? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it blows my mind. But other than that, I really didn't pay attention to the game because there's a big ass TV in front of me and it wasn't doing anything. It was just showing stats the whole time.
That's what it. Yeah, that's every.
And that's all I
how it
watched,
goes.
really. Because I couldn't really see what was going on because of the fucking pole.
So Dakota, you missed it. G was like, G, don't talk. Just because I said your name doesn't mean you get the opportunity to talk. You are shut off until your segment. So G goes, oh yeah, college, football's about to start off. How do y'all feel about football? I'm like, oh yeah, I like college football. The second I said it, Eddie just immediately goes, just another trash sport. Like,
not so much on the college side. I feel like college is more outgoing than the real deal.
it's
Like the
going
real
downhill.
deal feels like it's so set up and fabricated.
It's going downhill. But yeah, I hate the NFL too.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm on mute, but I agree.
No, shut up.
I guess
I will tell you when to talk again. Turn your mic off.
Shut up, bro.
I will
Shut up,
mute
bro.
your mic.
You're not gonna tell me when to talk, bro. Mute it, bro. Mute it.
aw, poor G.
He's on mute. I think it fucked me up though.
Just speak really loud and everyone will be able to hear you through our mics. Alright guys, welcome to the only podcast with 3 people. G's about to walk the fuck out.
So yeah, the game was fun. I mean, it was a good experience. I haven't been to the new what is it considered, a stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It looks like a barn.
It does look like a ball.
It's pretty. I don't know who developed it, but it's pretty awful looking.
I fucked my mic up. Oh, yeah, no, that literally turned mine off too. Should have just unplugged the whole thing and plugged mine in. You're off mute now. You butthurt now? Are you butthurt?
Yes, bro. Fucking God.
At least your hand's not on your dick. Anyways.
But I mean, it's pretty dope. I mean, I got all those restaurants in there, different from the last stadium.
Your mic's not working.
Mine's on? Oh. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. I was talking straight into it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Dakota, you talk.
No.
Yours isn't working either. God damn it.
Oh. Presley fucked up.
What the fuck was that? Hold on, talk now?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, bro.
Gee, you talking to your mic. I don't know what I did.
Dude, my mic is working, bro.
I know, it looks like it's coming through a lot better now. I don't know what the fuck I just did.
Do you know what any of those knobs do?
I know what the knobs do, yes, but I don't know what these buttons do, if I'm being honest with you.
They're all set up factory set.
My God.
No, I
Can't
haven't.
hear nothing, but
Okay, do you want to
Hello?
pass my mic around? My mic is supposed to be the
Hi.
only one ever working, bro.
hello.
Okay, it works now. Whatever I did, it's
Very
completely
nice.
fixed our audio.
Shh, wait. Dakota, say something. Dakota, say
Yeah.
something.
No.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
completely
He said it's
fixed our
working now.
audio. Like, it sounds so much louder. Look.
It's crazy what you do with a little bit of knob turning.
See, okay, listen. When I was originally messing with the settings on this thing, I couldn't get all 4 of our mics to work, so I pressed a bunch of random buttons until they all worked. And now, here we are with quality.
Did you even read the
Our tech guy is
pamphlet?
really good, guys. Our tech guy is
Jesus.
top notch.
Like, I know most of the time I don't read a pamphlet, but if I can't figure out what's going on, I tend to.
I didn't
open
even
it.
have the fucking instruction, because the first time I ever pulled it out of the box,
Bro,
it
you
was
don't know
here.
what the internet is, bro? Couldn't look
Yeah,
that shit up?
Google that shit.
Yo, relax. The
You do know
Not
what
a big
Google is, right?
No, I don't. Not a Google guy.
Are you really not? You don't like Google?
I fucking own a Google phone.
I mean, Eddie types Google into his fucking search bar every time he wants to pull up.
He doesn't even have the TV on.
We know Eddie fucks with Google.
Our brains are
We
really
don't
just
have
not
the
here
TV
today.
on, bro, so we don't have it.
All right, we're okay. So I wanted to talk real quick. What we're doing today, the first episodes are out. We'll talk about some feedback we got. Then our topic today is leadership, but officially unmute because we gotta start off with your segment.
Dude, bro, my segments, I don't even know where to start, bro, because it's been so fucking long.
I think it's been 2 weeks. We just start from
Start from Pamela and forward.
Dude,
August 1st.
bro, Pamela's been going hardcore these past 2 weeks, bro, because I haven't really been doing much these past 2 weeks. These past 2 weeks, I basically stayed in and.
I don't
just
think
been,
no one wants to hear about you beating off, dude.
Dude, that's what they want to hear, bro.
No,
That's what they want to hear.
I've never like tuned into a podcast and said, I hope they're talking about beat the
I've
fuck
also
out
never
of their
tuned into a
cock.
podcast where like, hey guys, this is the only podcast with 2 people.
Yeah. My mind
Dude, you don't say that. You just say the podcast, bro. But if there's more than one person, you include the other person, bro.
Yeah, and you say it's the only podcast with that. However many people are on it. you just say
It
it's the
might
only
be. It might be. It might not be.
one. Yeah,
I guarantee you,
that makes sense.
there are more podcasts with 4 people on them than you
With
could
more
even-
than 4 people, but not.
No,
4
with
people.
4 more podcasts with 4 people on them
Okay.
than you would ever fucking guess.
I mean, it kind
Yeah,
of
bro,
makes
there's-
sense.
I mean, there's a lot of there's like millions
Because
of podcasts
could you imagine,
out there, bro.
like, you know, your first date with someone, like, you're trying to make conversation. It would be the same thing in a podcast with 2 people. You're just, like, kind of fucking awkwardly, like,
it depends, bro.
trying to
Like,
figure it out.
there's a lot with just 2, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the, like
Joe Rogan is one of the main ones that he normally has just 2 people.
Yeah,
Just him
but-
and-
yeah.
I'm
Well,
saying,
I do
like-
one with just 2 people. I do
Yeah.
2 with just 2 people.
there's a lot out there, bro.
You're talented.
And then No Jumper. Y'all heard of
It all depends on
he doesn't jump
your
or what?
relationship with the person, bro.
What-
If there's 2 hosts and they're best friends, obviously they're gonna be able to bounce off each other.
Dude, I will say this
non-fucking
now.
stop.
Looking at you, there was a guy at the Rangers game. His calf muscles were so fucking big, and he looked so weird with them. Looked like he had like fucking like a footballs on the back of his legs. They
Oh
were-
yeah, you told us
I
about
was like,
this.
what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, he's skinny. He might be fit as fuck, but his legs were just nasty looking, bro.
Calves are like genetics, bro. That either you have them or you don't. Like,
Well, this dude definitely had him. It looked
I
like he
know.
could probably jump
Like-
over the stadium.
like they can grow and develop if you like. Run
I was gonna take a picture,
and, like,
but
mainly
his shorts were way too tight,
his shorts are way too.
and I'd feel really awkward just shooting a picture. And
Yeah.
and then plus everybody just probably watching me shoot the picture of some dude, thinking that I'm probably
In
shooting a
tight-ass
picture of
shorts.
it. Yeah,
They're
thinking
just
that
like,
I'm
oh, this
shooting
is-
it over his tight ass shorts. You know, holding my wife's hand or some shit. They're like, man, this guy
A
weird.
freak, a freak,
Yeah, he plays both teams, I guess.
We haven't seen you in what, like, probably since the last podcast.
Man, yeah,
It's been 2 weeks.
The only bad thing about playing both teams, Eddie, is you can't see because there's always a pole in the way.
Yeah. Yep, always a pole.
Oh, and you're off the hook. You don't even know this. You're off the hook
From what?
for the 1 million views. That episode got vaulted.
Did it really?
Yeah. It's not deleted. It's just vaulted. I have it in a vault.
Why?
It just,
Is awful.
It was awful.
it was pretty bad.
It was awful.
Damn.
But it could-
We weren't even gonna keep it up there just to keep it up there, bro.
No. I have it, and I'm still gonna edit it, and
He has
it's gonna
to
be like,
revise it.
it's just that I'm gonna have to like do a lot of editing on it. And so this is the 4th episode.
Damn. It really went that bad.
We said some fucked up shit. That
Yeah,
thing. It's not cancelable. Like,
Man, who cares,
Couple
bro?
have them.
We're not getting paid for it, bro. Who cares? To be
because
honest,
don't we want to get paid for it?
Did you want one?
I mean, it's not like we're gonna for like a while.
We could though.
We could, yeah, but I mean, honestly, it was the first one. It was up there. I had a couple people actually watch. And
Wait,
sit
what are you
through the whole
talking
thing,
about?
bro?
Oh, no,
not the
The
first
last
one.
one.
But
The
if it was-
last one. I'm talking about the last one is vaulted.
Oh,
The last one we recorded.
the last one we recorded. Okay.
Whenever we made the comment
Okay, not the
about
first-
the 1 million view, like the last one we sat down and recorded. The first episode is still up, and we're gonna talk
Okay.
about that a little more here in a bit.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the first one we put
No,
out. I was
no.
like,
The,
what?
the last one we recorded 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
the one
okay.
where you said you were gonna do some crazy shit.
For 1 million
And so my
views.
Yeah,
hair's gonna go from short to
yeah.
long.
I remember because Dakota was the one that suggested it, and then everybody,
No, I think
everybody went along with it.
you kind of jumped on that bandwagon.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
I may have
It
suggested
did.
it, but by God, were you?
We don't
on
have to
board
talk about
from
what
the
it
start?
is, so we don't throw G under the bus. But
Yeah.
yeah, it definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of the first 10 minutes of this one too.
That's all right. You can.
I mean, whatever, bro. Just cut the 10 minutes and then do his intro with my intro, bro. And we'll compare.
do
the
them
two.
together where they're like kind of interfering with each other.
Like over the top of one another.
Overlap 'em.
Oh Lord. All right. So y'all have been hearing us rant for a second now. Let's go into the feedback here. G, pull up Reddit. Eddie, you pull up YouTube.
I'm not gonna subscribe though. That's a virus in the making.
He's not subscribed. Shout out to Eddie for not being subscribed.
Okay, so let's see.
Okay.
We only put 2 out yet?
Yeah, that's all we got. so
Okay.
far.
Here we go.
So the very first video.
So we're on the very first video. I'm on our Reddit. I'm on my comment right now, actually.
Okay.
So I'm scrolling down and I can see other people's comments on it too.
What did they say?
Yeah, let's go through some of the comments.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Dakota flame some of these fucking people. Like, Dakota, that is your job today, is just flame the fuck out of these people. No filter.
All right.
I mean, some filter.
Jeffrey.
Some tiny filter. No.
All right.
No.
None of that.
So do
We'll do a filter on
you
that
want me to pass Dakota my laptop so
No,
we
you're
can
good,
scroll
bud.
No,
down?
you read them out loud.
Okay.
This is redemption for the intro.
By the way, mention how many upvotes the first one got, because the first one did pretty good on the upvote. The Reddit
Somehow.
side.
The first
Okay.
one, our
Yeah, it
fucking
was trash.
most dog shit podcast of all time.
Okay. So I'm reading the first one and it says
Do you have it sorted by best comments?
I don't.
Is
How
the
do
second
I
one
do
up on
that?
Reddit?
How do I do that? Y'all have to tell me how to do that.
It's or just start. Just read. You're good. I can find wherever you are, so I can.
Okay. So I scroll down on the first one I see is you, Adobe. It says make weird stuff with enough money, leftover sushi.
What the fuck are you?
What?
That's not a. That's you're looking at an ad.
Oh, that's a fucking ad, bro. I don't go on Reddit, dude.
Oh, gee, that was awesome.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, bro. I don't go on Reddit. Okay, so then this one would be the.
Hey, and obviously censor yourself if they mention the company.
Okay. So it says.
I said censor yourself if you mentioned the company. The first thing you do. Wait, what? Don't read. You don't have to read the user.
The company isn't. All right. Wow, was waiting for a podcast with 4 random dudes from a gas station. That's the first one.
So, Dakota, you got any comments? I'm gonna let you lead the comments. Just your initial first off the top reactions to each comments.
Well, we can't be 4 random dudes because we introduced ourselves. So
That is
That is
true.
a fact.
can't be random
That is a
dudes if you
fact.
know who we are.
Then we got
this guy-
more than just the gas station.
Yeah, I thought that was a clever comment.
That's facts.
Yeah,
it is.
that guy don't even know.
It's a
Doesn't
crack
even know.
station. It's a crack station.
So
Somebody-
here's my
Pretty
thing
much.
with this.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with this. I mean, there are a lot weirder people like that have come together and started podcasts that have been
Yeah,
successful.
like people over sports. Hey, why?
Yeah, there's like baseball players.
Dude,
that have-
who? All right. First off, who gives a fuck about our community? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I mean, not to say anything bad about our community, but some of the people that we work with, they're trash. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, okay,
They're
so
garbage.
here's what I noticed was that we got some hate, like a little bit, just people being assholes, pretty much.
That's everywhere, bro.
But they weren't doing anything to like the actual statistics or stuff, like dislikes. They were just making just prick ass comments, basically.
Right.
And so now we get the opportunity, since we have the vocal platform and we're not hiding behind a screen. We have the vocal platform to just roast the fuck out of these people. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. Then we got somebody saying, "Just be careful what you say. That could be damaging to our company. You have
What company?
our faces all over the video,
My
but look forward to it. Gotta get your podcast on Apple Podcasts." It
So
is
this
on
wasn't a
there.
negative comment. This was just some guy
Just
trying to
telling
look out
us-
for us, basically.
Yeah, just telling us to walk.
Which we know our rules. We know what we can and cannot do. I spend 5 to 8 hours of video editing. Like I have to listen to every word we say. Like I know what and we can get away with and what we can't. So I just want to make that public because there are going to be a couple other comments like that. One guy comes off as a douchebag, and I want you to read that one. But
Okay.
that's kind of been a reoccurring theme.
Right.
So
I mean,
yeah.
To be honest, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fine with me. Like the company can do whatever, other than sue
Well,
me.
they're
like,
looking out. They're looking out
for
for
brand.
brand
Yeah, I
shit,
feel
so
you.
that we could possibly get fired. That's all this guy is saying, and we know what we can and can't do. Reddit obviously has no affiliation with our company, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what I do on Reddit.
And yeah, I mean, you don't want you know, if you own a company, you don't want 4 douchebags like ruining your company. You know,
yeah, and
outlook
that's
on
not what we've
anything.
set out to do. Which I guess some people
Press,
just assume.
I see you've been responding back on Reddit, bro.
Yeah, I do.
How-
I go through and I respond to a lot of people. I respond in comments too. So if y'all
I
want to leave
see.
a comment, fucking go for it. I respond a lot.
I see, man. I see.
Yeah. Feel free to tell G how trash his intro was.
Yes.
We will not comment back to that, except maybe agreeing with you. There will be no disagreement.
I mean,
on that.
fuck it.
Yeah, so basically that's how I responded to this guy. I was just like, the company's never mentioned. We bleep it out. You can see it in the later podcasts,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And then he just asked what we can expect. I explained it. I feel like by now everybody kind of gets. We're on the 4th episode. Y'all are seeing what we can expect.
Yeah.
This one's going to be everywhere. I can already tell, but...
All right, I'm on to the next one. Ironically, subscribe to Workers' Comp. I'll definitely be checking it out.
Positivity. Woo.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, there's some editing for you.
I'm trying to make a guest appearance.
What?
You said the company name.
I'm trying to make a guest appearance. We'll definitely have.
He's not making this easier for you.
I'm
Presley.
sorry.
Nah.
My apologies.
It's okay. Like I said, I have to go through every word anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Anyways, we'll definitely be going through some supporters in here, and we'll definitely be having like guest appearances come on there, like a lot. I feel like if not, it should be.
Speaking of which, next comment.
That's a long one, man.
Oh, whoa! You skipped. You didn't see the one that says I'm trying to make a guest appearance.
Yeah, I just said that one.
No, you didn't.
We didn't.
Who was that?
Nobody we know, I assume, and if it is, they don't. I don't know.
No, I said that one, and then
No,
that's
you-
when I
you
that's
said
when
the
I
ironically-
said the company name.
No, you
And
said
yes.
you read the ironically one.
All right, next one. You're boring me. Come on, boy.
Okay, next. Yeah, go to the long one. Let's go. This one.
Go to the one.
This one's fucking long as fuck.
Okay, so I want to preface this one. I read this
Okay,
one.
okay.
I've responded to this one. I told you about this one, Eddie. He comes off and he's trying to be helpful, but he does it in the shittiest, douchiest way possible. So
Okay.
Dakota, I want you while you're reading this to think of a second he reads the last word. I want you to respond.
Okay.
Alright.
Honestly, I think your bro minds need to take a serious chill pill and remove this. Do your podcast for sure, but be advancing
the
it.
same thing.
You good?
Yeah, bro, I'm good.
Alright. For sure, but be advancing it here and saying that you never is ridiculous. You even put 4 employees in one podcast. What on earth are you thinking to getting away with? At best, you get some clout and then get fired, and then it fades. At worst, you get told by corporate to stop, and either you do or you don't get fired. Or correct move was to start this and promote it outside until you become undeniably GI raw. What loft?
Good luck. We're rolling on the floor laughing. You don't know.
No, I don't know
Short.
that.
Okay.
I don't know that, bro.
Dakota, give me your response.
All right. Well, I mean, you obviously have no idea how any of this works. I mean, we definitely don't mention it at all during it, and if we do, it's blurred out to where we have no affiliation with it during the podcast.
Which is, in fact, almost word for word exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I'll read my comment after you get done talking.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. Feel free. You have your own opinion. I mean, you can think whatever you want, but
And what does it even matter? I mean, if we get fired or whatever, why do you even care? Why even leave that comment?
This is the thing to me, is that everybody has to be an expert on everything.
I
They know
know.
how everything works.
yeah.
Like, whenever you are applying to the company, there is a question in there, and it's like social media, and what it says is like defacing or
like talking crap about
shitting on the company.
Yeah, nobody's shitting on the
you
company.
you can praise the company. We have not shit on the company at all. One, you haven't watched. If you like, this was the first episode. The first episode was fucking trash. I mean,
Yeah.
we can all openly
And
admit
I don't think
the
it was
first episode
mentioned-
was
I
fucking
don't think the company
trash.
was mentioned once within the entire episode.
No, it wasn't.
It
We did.
wasn't
I didn't
at
even have
all.
to blur anything out that one.
Yeah, like that.
I think I had to blur something out in the third one. That's the only time. I'm obviously gonna have to do a lot of blurring today,
I
but
mean, this guy watched 30 seconds of the thing and was like, "Oh, these guys are making a shitting on the company," and was like,
Well, I
"I'm
mean,
gonna fucking tell them
I
they're
mean,
idiots."
like I'm not gonna lie to the guy. If he wants to keep watching us and keep like making negative comments, man, he's a fan. You know what I'm saying?
somebody actually said someone's mad. That was their response to it. Was
Yeah.
someone's mad.
Hose mad.
This was my response, and this answers the whole question. It's just the title of the subreddit. Yes, I'm just trying to connect with you guys, other employees from the same job. However, the Reddit has no direct affiliation with the company, and we are allowed to advertise on here with no risk. The key point is mentioning the company / slandering the company in the actual podcast. We know our limitations and have spoke with upper management about how to do what we are doing. I can't read. You can see in the next episode where we slipped up and it's edited out. We know what we can get away with and what we can't. I didn't take your thoughts as being mad, though. I just saw it as some advice, and I appreciate you looking out for us, but we got everything under control.
So I'm like the guy who made the comment. I feel like is so invested. I feel like he's higher. He's a leader for sure. Well, we're gonna quote unquote leader, as we would know one of our fellow colleagues who is not such a good leader. I would put him in the same category as him.
I think he's just trying too hard. That's all he was. He was looking for a little bit of
I think he's looking for a fight.
a reaction. He's looking for a reaction.
He's one of those guys.
And I didn't really give him a very good one either. I just answered what the fuck he said. Like,
Yeah.
God damn it, Eddie.
I don't like to go.
And that's pretty much it for. Oh. Here you go. Read that next one, G.
Is this one long? I don't want to watch him struggle again, bro.
Love how the camera is never focused, and I hear each and every one of your mouth breathing. Bravo.
Yeah, because it's not like it was announced that there was a lot of quality issues
Read my comment.
in that fucking video.
Read my
Like,
comment right under it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's in the fucking
first
title of the
episode
post that
was
you read when you
fucking
clicked on it.
Trash.
Yeah.
So here's what I before we go into the second episode response, because Eddie, it's a great story. We're gonna go through it. You know what I told you last night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great story. Okay. The thing is that
Camera.
Already,
it's been we've been recording for 30 minutes,
and we actually got 5 minutes of recording.
pretty much. So the main thing here was the first one kind of popped a little bit. It had a very strong start and then kind of plateaued. It's like 137 views, which isn't crazy, but it had like 100 in the first day. And it looked like it was going to be pretty good. So my thought was, if you watch that and fucking click the video, what the fuck are you going to do when the quality got so much better on the second one and the second preview and all
The
that?
second one is way better.
10 times better.
Yeah, I think the first one definitely could have left like bad taste in people's mouth. I think people could have clicked on that and been like, oh well, this is kind of trash.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely true, but then once you see like the quality, like every inch of
second
the
was
quality of
so
the
much
second
better.
one,
It was
it's
so
the
much
cameras are, we have both camera angles, they're focused the whole time, the lighting's better, the fucking audio quality was better. It was like it was the first one that came out directly on Spotify and
But
Apple. Like it was when the episode was uploaded, they were already on Spotify and Apple. Like that wasn't the case on the first one. So like I thought the second one would get a little more attention, and it is doing better on the podcasting side. Like I told Eddie last night, like it is doing better on just the pure audio side, but it's not doing worth a shit on YouTube, which I don't know.
Right. I don't know. What was I gonna?
And stat watching is horrible. I also want to publicly say that I know that watching the stats and shit, you're not supposed to do that. But it's not really changing anything for us. I just wanted to talk about and recognize how bad the first one was. Like it was so fucking bad. Third one, I think the third one's probably my favorite.
Which was the third
thus
one?
far. You were not in there.
Okay.
You were not
Oh,
here.
okay. Well, what I was gonna say about the first one, this is what I was gonna say. I don't think enough people like people expect perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like they expect perfection.
Well, I understand.
Out the get go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was the first one. That like they don't understand. Like we gotta.
He's just watching them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
They
just watching
they
how
don't expect us
focused I
to
am.
grow and become like better than we were then.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're already expecting us to have like Joe Rogan. They're expecting us to be Joe Rogan from the get go.
Go back and watch the first ever Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
fucking just as bad as ours.
It's like-
that man was rolling in fucking dough.
already, yeah. It's just like
as
there's a
much money as
learning
you could have
curve.
wanted to start a podcast, bro, and like it's just
And I've never done a podcast like this. You know what I mean? Like I have my own podcast, and it was a little different, but it was a lot easier to edit. There was only one camera angle. Like I'm going through and spending fucking 8 hours to edit one of these,
Yeah.
watching every single word we say and making sure everything is perfect. And I mean, you can definitely tell the second and third one that like that's how it was. We even had
Yeah.
to switch to one camera angle in the third one at one point. But
Yeah.
the lighting's better and everything.
That's what happened right there.
It was before we had the second battery,
Yeah,
for his
yeah,
camera.
okay.
Now we have multiple
So
batteries.
even
Look at
then,
you.
we're but like
I got tired of being yelled at, bro.
even the one camera angle on the next, like the third one, was fine because the lighting was better. Like we learned from the mistakes. We're advancing. We're doing all this shit, and people just don't recognize that. That kind of pisses me off a little bit, but
You can't get
No,
pissed.
I
mean,
I
that's,
get just as mad about that too, bro. Like they gotta relax, like chill out. They're expecting the highest of expectations.
and I get that to a certain extent. Like, watch the second one. Go through and watch the second one, and you're like, holy shit! Like it was a week later. We recorded that. Maybe it was 2 weeks later.
No, I think it was a week.
it was a week later.
Yeah. Okay. So it was
a
a
week after.
We recorded that a week later, and we had already made so many changes and so
Substantial.
much. Like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous how much better it is. But yeah. Now, before we get into our topic for the day, we have one more comment that I want to talk about because it kind of drags on into a great story. G, will you pull up the Reddit for the second?
I haven't looked at the Reddit for the second
So
one at all.
YouTube
I have
has no
idea.
comments at all. So
No, but we do have likes.
no comments is a good thing, right?
It can be, yeah. Actually, they do.
Yeah, no, I know the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only one. So I mean, as far as that goes, it's good.
Yeah, no, and
It's good.
like I said earlier, like, you know, it's not like crazy amount of likes, but I think the first one has 7 likes to 0 dislikes, and then the second one has 3 likes to no dislikes, which likes are hard to fucking get. Like, you can
Yeah.
have videos with
A lot of people don't
millions
like
of views
me.
and they have like 1,000 likes. Like, so
The first one has 7 likes.
yeah, to no dislikes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dislike it.
You're a cunt. I'm gonna ruin my perfect record on my YouTube channel. So do you have the second one pulled up, G?
I don't have the second one pulled up.
There's one specific comment because it turned into a whole crazy ass story.
I gotta fucking find the second one.
You can use your finger again to show you what line you're on and what word you're at. I'm not gonna
Shut up,
judge.
Eddie,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I'm not gonna
Eddie,
judge
if you haven't pulled up, bro, pull it up, bro, because I don't think I commented or did anything. On
Okay, I can pull it up. My lord. Is that what you said? I can hear what you said. All right. So one of the first comments we get on the second preview is, I am, in all caps, not paying you guys to talk shit. Fuck off.
What?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Eddie, we're gonna get to it, Eddie. You don't have to answer it right now. So my
I mean-
response is, don't think you're paying us at all. Like, have y'all made any money off the podcast yet?
Nah.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought.
If you are, let me know.
Yeah, because I'm not, and I'm running the whole fucking thing. the next response to that was, you're asking for money on top of the money that, as you said, I'm already paying you. I'd watch if you weren't doing that bullshit. So I was kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so I was like, I literally said, what are you talking about? And then I took it to private message because I'm genuinely confused. You told us to fuck off. Like, you're trying to call us out, and I just don't know what the hell's going on. So I message this person. I say, can you explain what your comment meant? Right? And the thing is we deducted the fact that we mentioned a GoFundMe in that episode.
I don't remember that, but
it was about the Tesla.
It.
Yeah, it was about the Tesla. But we were making a joke. We're all laughing. Whatever. They just didn't understand that. But I'm like, still, we made a joke about a GoFundMe. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so mad? So, like, we're sending messages back and forth, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. She took offense to that. I was like, I'm sorry if I offended you, blah, 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 blah. And then I go back and reread her messages, and I don't, want to reread our messages because, yeah. And she basically said something that pieced it together to me. Workers' comp. She thought that we were all on workers' comp in making this podcast.
I wish.
Yeah, it'd be great if we were. So I want to take this time real quick to explain the fact that none of us are on workers' comp. It is just the title of the podcast. That is it. We are all working 40 to 60 hours a week here.
Plus.
Yeah, I mean, there are weeks where I literally was responding to these messages right after I clocked out last night. I was in the parking lot. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I realized.
And then it just clicked.
Yeah,
and I was thinking about it too. I was like, damn, we never even mentioned or explained or anything of that sort. So yeah, I could see where people would get off on we're just abusing the system and trying to
And the reason I'm not calling them out or anything is because once I explained that to them, they apologized and all that. And at first I took offense to it because the way they came at me, right? I was like, what are you talking about? That's why I took it to that. And then once I reread the messages and I was like, oh, we're not on workers' comp.
Yeah.
And she mentioned the fact that she knows a lot of people that ride workers' comp, pull bullshit, stuff like that.
For sure.
I was like, yeah, that's not us. Like Eddie said, kind of unfortunately, I'd love to be sitting around doing nothing all day and getting paid. That'd be fucking
I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know. There was one point in time where I was on short-term disability. And
I've never been on short-term disability, bro. I don't know.
Dude, my back. I don't know what I did, but that I got sorted out. But I was only, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks, and I was just like, holy shit, I want to go back to work.
Yeah, no, I would feel incredibly lazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can,
so fast.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, and
especially when you're used to working.
Yeah.
All the fucking time, 6 days
waking
a week,
up, fucking at 5 a.m., clocking in at 6.
Yeah, and then you sleep in till fucking noon, and then you're just like,
and
what do I do with my fucking day, bro?
It's
your day's already gone, bro. It's just.
It's like being off of school, from back.
Yeah,
in the day.
in the
and
summer.
Then your first day back, you're all excited, and you're like, why the fuck was I excited about this?
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah, but I just wanted to clarify, none of us are on workers' comp. We are all. This whole podcast, we are getting compensated for it in no way, shape, or form. We are all doing this in our free time. Me personally, I only have one off day a week. I'm spending we're going on a mad episode recording schedule here for the next 2 or 3 months, and we are all working on one of the day on the second day that we're recording. So we're still out on the grind. We just do this in our free time.
This is our free time, yeah. This is what we do.
We're just trying to make some entertainment, and the whole point of posting it on the company's Reddit was to connect with people that, are in the same position as us, working through bullshit conditions sometimes. And
Yeah, this is for our fellow colleagues to either support or give a comment, give feedback.
just some entertainment. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
When you're having a stressful day and you get off and you're sitting in your car wondering why,
Just know that we've had the same stressful.
just
day
turn
you've
us
had.
on and listen to us.
Bullshit. For
Yeah.
2 hours or however
Yeah,
long these podcasts go. because
You gotta
sometimes
sit back
I
and laugh and then just enjoy yourself. Just relax. Like it's a relax kind of thing.
So I'm gonna let Eddie over here, because he was the one who came up with it, lead us into our topic.
Yes. So the one topic I was wanting to really go by is leadership, and the reason why is because I have seen a lot go down in the past 2 weeks that I feel, leadership. If there was more of a leadership at my store, some of this stuff would not go down. As far as people just leaving to find something, I guess to find something that better suits them. And I'm not judging them for that. Because, what our line of work is, it can be very stressful. But I feel if you have a good leadership quality at a store or with your company, you're less likely to lose people over, certain things that go on. So,
I mean, I couldn't agree anymore. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like me and Presley worked together for 2 years.
3
at
years
the job
now.
Before at the job
Oh,
before
you're
this.
saying yeah.
And like,
I think you started working there 3 years ago this month, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then like at the very beginning of working there, the turnover rate was awful. Like employees would come in, you'd lose them. They'd come in, you'd lose them.
Me and
It's
Dakota were like the only standing employees.
Other places like paid better,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. So people were willing to go put up with more shit. And then we got like me and like another manager there, and we're like, I mean, just the place was ran way better than it was before.
yeah.
And just, I mean, we kept fucking employees for a year at a time,
Up until
which is fucking crazy for how low we paid there. Like, because people were just willing to take like less pay to.
Oh,
work.
we can shit on that company. We can shit on that one. Wingstop, you can go fuck yourself, dog. we can talk about that one. We're not affiliated with that one.
But you know what? They are the leader in wings. Like
Financially?
Are they?
As far as fast food,
Are you saying, like,
I'm
quality?
gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google this right now.
I think they're
Who's the
pretty
leader?
damn
They're
good.
not-
Who's the
I don't
leader?
disagree.
I
It's
mean,
one of my
it's
favorite
good.
restaurants. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
it's
the way
good.
that store was ran. Okay, so put this in
I-
perspective. I was at Wingstop starting in 2019. I left last year around this time was my last day. So we're talking like I was there for 2.5 years. And, I saw the original people, and there weren't very many of us. You don't work
Yeah.
with very many in a store. It's like 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't doing the same business as when Dakota got there. So, like, it was pretty steady, whatever, but it was ran pretty well. Employees that were there, like, I don't know if I saw many people in and out after I got there. You know what I mean? Maybe 2 or 3 would come in and then turn over, leave, whatever. But, yeah, like, it was ran pretty good. And then the GM at the time decided to leave. And the owner was like, wasn't scrambling fast enough to find somebody to replace that person. So we
Okay.
were just kind of ran by some bullshit.
Yeah, I've never. Have you heard of them?
I've
What is
never
it?
heard of them, bro. It's what is that?
Bonchon?
Bonchon chicken
I'm
is
sure it's not
is number one in
American.
the U.S.
I call cap.
Okay, but here's
I can name number 1, number 2, and number 3 right now.
Wingstop's
number
two.
Wingstop is number 2.
Number 2.
Are you? Is this quality or is this financially? Because there's no way. I know for a fact Wingstop doesn't make a quarter of the money as
Hold up.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
The top 10 best chain restaurant wings.
Okay,
across
so
the USA.
we're talking quality. I don't disagree. I don't disagree that Wingstop has great quality. I'm just speaking from an employee standpoint.
Yeah. Okay, but they rank you at number 2, so that's still.
Who
in
gives
the
a
top
shit? I mean, like, the way you
Honest-
do stuff is right, cool, but like I'm saying, like the way that store was ran, it takes finding the right person to be and with their own crew in order to
make that.
a well-ran place. Whether the quality drops off or not isn't that big of a deal. Like quality, like the way you're supposed to do stuff. And if you're doing it right, like, me and Dakota would do, even though we'd like mess around and shit, we still did our jobs right. So everything came out the same. Like you're getting the same quality wing every time.
So, question for you.
I'm just saying it was
I don't know
hell
how
for
the
us.
restaurant. Did y'all deep fry the wings or?
Fuck yeah, we did.
Okay, I
They're
didn't know.
not battered, but they're.
Oh no, yeah, they're not battered.
A lot of people think we like batter them or something. We just, it's just
Yeah.
raw chicken and it just goes in a fryer.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how all wing places work.
And then once
Yeah.
it's done, you throw it in seasoning or sauce.
We throw it in
Yeah.
a bowl, put sauce on it, and just.
Okay.
That's
That
it.
goes for the boneless too.
Yeah.
Boneless
Same process.
is-
Boneless is just like
it's
frozen.
a little different. It's
boneless.
it's frozen wings and those are battered, and then you just deep fry it and put it out.
Okay. But they put number. This is Food Beast, right? Like so people know. This is Food Beast, ranking these. Number 3 is Hooters.
That's
I've
different.
been to
reasons.
Hooters since I was like 7.
Yeah, I haven't either. I
Yeah.
think I was 7 too.
I think I've been once.
I think I
Yeah,
was like the last time I went,
I
I was
think we-
actually like 9, but
It was like
yeah.
after like a foot. Like
and
I
I never got the wings. I got the snow crab.
and I think everybody knows why
elementary
Hooters
football
is ranked
game. We
right
went
there.
to Hooters.
Yeah.
We went before the Cotton Bowl in Arlington.
My God.
Fuck
Great
Did you,
place to
did
take
you ever go to
kids.
the Cotton Bowl?
Huh?
Did you ever go to the Cotton Bowl?
Like the actual Cotton Bowl or
Yeah.
the bowl game?
the ball game.
I went to the bowl game, LSU versus A&M.
Oh, okay.
But the Cotton Bowl is the one I want to go to because that's OU Texas. But
It was a nice stadium.
see, the Cotton Bowl that you're talking about, the Cotton Bowl. That's
Yeah.
where they play
Yeah.
OU Texas and then
Yeah.
whatever. But then the Cotton Bowl, which is the bowl game, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl game, I think it is. It's at AT&T.
My God.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't-
I'm talking about previous AT&T Stadium before the Cowboys moved to Arlington and they were in Irving.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you're talking about the actual Cotton Bowl.
Yeah. I went there the year before, or no, 2 years before this stadium, AT&T Stadium, was built. And
It's still standing, and they still play games there. Yeah,
I thought it was
They do.
nice.
It's the one in the State Fair. It's right at. It's basically in the middle of the State Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where the State Fair is?
Yeah.
It's in Irving?
Yeah.
No shit. I
Oh,
thought it was.
shit. I've never been to the state
I thought
I
fair.
it was-
haven't either.
I've been
thought-
twice.
How do y'all know this then?
I thought
that's
the
just-
State
because
Fair
they play
was
the
Took
game.
field trips there. in
They
school.
played
We took
the
field
game
trips
that I'm
there.
referring to. They play it while the State Fair is going on.
Okay.
Like that's a big deal.
Oh, okay.
First weekend of
See,
October.
forget about that. The traffic is just awful. I don't know. I feel no. I'm not getting into
Anyways, leadership.
leadership. Yeah, I've been with a company for so long, and yes, leadership is something that takes a while to actually develop some kind of skills. Like when I first went on, I couldn't tell you anything about a leadership. I was just following in the path, whatever the company wanted. Hey, whatever. And then I kind of, learned from there. Like, I didn't know any of my people. Like, none of my people would come and talk to me. Like, I would say it was like,
Are you referring to higher ups or below?
below me,
Okay.
just my lower league of people, my minions. But now, yeah, I mean, I would say, this whole leader list, I would say I'm probably a big supporter of. I developed these skills over the years I've been there. And that's another thing. I was talking to someone last night, it was bar talk, whatever, but for the retail community, I don't feel like what we have to deal with, because we technically have two jobs. It's, developing and teaching our people below us what needs or they need to do to make the store or company, you're working for thrive. And then plus on the retail side, you're also dealing with the customers, trying to get them
Sales.
fit in a uniform line to, kind of do what you want them to. It's, if that makes sense. to
It
a
does.
sense, you
It
know,
does.
because if a customer just came in and they were just free in our store, I mean, obviously they would have a hard time figuring out what the hell to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they can't even work a touch screen, but other than that, or a card reader. Other than that,
God,
yeah.
Tap to Pay has sent people fucking crazy. They have no idea.
I don't even
idea how
know
it
why they
works.
call it tap to pay. Like,
Minus
what are you
hold
whipping
to
a
pay.
card reader?
Hold
Why
to
are
pay.
you whipping my card reader with your card?
It's not working.
And then they're doing it on the wrong fucking part.
Bottom left, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. My bad.
Every place is
And then-
different.
Every
Just-
time.
Can you help me order? Like, the fucking touchscreen is the simplest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Literally, if anybody
There's a
asks
button
me,
that says start. You fucking hit that button. It pops up your different options. You click a fucking option for like lunch, breakfast, ice cream. That like just click the fucking button of what you want, and then the item you want will be there, and you just click it, and then you click submit,
Yeah.
and it's
but
fucking, it's
like
over.
I feel like people's brains
It's the
work
simplest thing.
when employees are around. They have to ask questions. But when
Not
when,
true at
when
all.
I feel like
No, I don't mind being asked
but
questions because.
but when we're not around, they try to figure it out themselves.
But my thing is this, the world we live in now is all technology. How the people who come in the store with a smartphone of any sort have to be able to comprehend what's going on the screen.
because that screen is way easier than your smartphone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
way
I mean,
fucking simpler.
you don't have to push-
Like so when people order and they're like, I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use this. I say it's just like a phone. You touch it just like a phone. That's what I constantly say. Just like a phone, because everybody has a smartphone or has to touch something in some.
But
sort
I
of
did
way
see a
to
guy come
use.
in with a flip phone the other day, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I didn't think they made those anymore, but then
They do, bro.
They do.
They make
But then
them.
when I was buying my phone case, I was strolling the aisles, and I was like, "Really? Y'all still have
Yeah.
flip phones?"
Walmart.
A lot of them, bro. There's a lot of them.
A lot of them, they're still really.
A lot of
like-
people don't want to use like smartphones. A lot of
Yeah.
people still buy them, bro.
Because
Still
they'll
selling.
get followed.
Yeah. I don't know if they still make like Nokias.
No, they do.
I'm sure they probably do.
So the thing about leadership in that regards, like, we're not off topic, even though it kind of feels like we're off topic. We're not off topic because, being able to lead, like you said, not only your employees, but like your customers go hand in hand.
Yeah,
Like, if you can't lead your employees, then obviously your customers aren't going to come back.
yeah. And if
It's
you
all.
and if you treat your employees like shit, you better well know that your employees are going to treat your customers like shit.
Oh yeah, because why? If you are an employee and you're not viewed as or treated as important to something,
Yeah.
why the fuck would they do that to the product?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not.
I mean, I can honestly, besides the new people and a couple of the special ones, I can pretty much tell you what everybody in my store has basically going on. I listen to their problems because everybody wants to vent outside of their world. They want to be, and I guess they want some kind of feedback on, just anything that they have to say. If it's, at home stuff, or what's going on in their life, not only, that, what's going on in the store, but if you go back, like, okay, if there's something that they come to you in the store, they're talking about someone, something inside the store, kind of just, letting it go, basically just talking shit about the person, but it's for a good
it's to vent to
Vent,
an
yeah.
outside source.
vent, and then you go to that person and just was like, hey, this dude's like talking all sorts of mad shit, how you doing your job, you're a douche. Like,
Oh yeah, no, like,
that's-
respect someone's privacy a little bit.
yeah,
I get you.
like, unless it's like, just completely talking
Yeah, this is like just like fucking awful.
yeah, but I mean, if it's like, I don't feel like I get enough time for this guy's just kind of just fucking me over on this, and this, and I don't, I feel like I'm struggling, blah, blah, and then they go to the person, who's in charge and lets them know, and it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You expect me to like listen to you, but then when I come to you, you let everything out? It's like one of those things. I've had that happen a couple times, and that's how you know who to choose to talk to, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean,
man.
you running. What did you use the word?
Wingstop.
Wingstop, yeah. Fuck, dude, I always forget that place. I mean, the difference between the two companies. Do you see a big difference, or is it pretty much the same?
Pretty much the same thing. I mean, you're dealing with employees and fucking customers. I mean, pretty much the same way. I mean, you don't have to deal with like gas and shit, but I mean, other than that, it's really the same thing. I mean, you're selling a product to a customer. You have to keep your employees like doing what they're supposed to do in the right manner. But like, it's just all about how you go about it, like as a leader. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a position above someone else, like a management or whatever, I mean, it just all depends on how you approach it, bro. Like if you just sit there and just like tell people to do shit and you're not doing anything, like office managers and shit.
Yeah.
Like you go to like a place that has like an office, bro. How many times do you see that manager out there like actually working with those people, bro?
Oh, never. And that's what blows my mind. Like you go into like a big retail store, and like you're trying to, you're trying to figure out something, or and they're like, oh, hold on, let me get someone for you, and it's like, you're a man. Why can't you help me?
And it's like, if I wasn't doing something, I would never ask somebody else to do something. Like if I'm not doing it, why the fuck would I ask someone else to go do it? Because I'm not doing shit. Like if I was just like sitting there, like we had no orders or whatever, and I wasn't doing anything, I'm not gonna ask Presley to go clean some shit.
Yeah.
If I'm not actively doing something. Now, if I'm like cleaning something and like something else is hit, I'm like, hey, Presley, you might go grab this real quick. Like it's no problem.
Yeah.
So with our particular situation that we have going on right now, my thought process is, how do you expect to throw a bunch of shit on other people and expect the quality to be 100% if you can't help them out? You know what I mean?
Well, and the biggest thing about, and to my point of view about leadership also, and to kind of answer your question is, if I can't do the job that I'm expecting you to do, or don't even attempt it, then how do I know how it's supposed to be done? Meaning, if I throw you into something to do a task, and I have no idea how to do that same task or function on that task, then I cannot tell you how to do your job, if that makes sense.
Make a croissant.
I mean, it's not even that, but
Okay, you're gonna have to fill me in this insider joke right here.
We can do that later.
You can fill in that later.
exactly. But it's just like, you expect, like I've worked every shift at my store, and one of the first shifts I worked were the overnight. Just not only I didn't do it, willingly, at that extent, to an extent. Like there was no coverage, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I want to see what it's about. And to hear people complain how the overnights are, I'm like, it's really like not busy at all. So I don't understand why. Like honestly, us putting up their order at night gives them like 5 hours of playtime, and I know that's what's going on, and it screws us over because we don't have the time for that. But it's like there's so much of an order, I can't function around it. Like there's no functioning.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big. I was talking to somebody the other night. What was it?
It was me and someone
else. Was it Friday? Yeah, it was Nathan. That's right. Was it Friday night that it was literally filled the whole back room, plus right next to the door?
Yeah.
Like we couldn't walk.
Thursday and Friday.
We couldn't walk.
Yeah. Like, oh, well, you don't have to worry about that. I know you don't have enough clerk time. Well, yeah, I don't, but I can't do any of my, like, 5 tasks or R4 in that area or that region of area that I need, and all that.
But you also need that area just to upkeep your store. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you keep a lot of product back there that you need throughout the day that you can't get access to now
Mm-hmm.
because it's blocked off. Not only do you have tasks in that area you have to do,
But
you
just
also
even
have-
getting cups, like you really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't get cups, you can't get lids, you can't fucking.
It's
You can't
no
change the sodas.
straws.
Like, if you're out of a soda,
Well,
like, you can't
another
fucking
thing
change
that
it.
Eddie was talking to me about, I want to say Thursday night, is the fact that like whenever you're training to become a manager, one of the first things they teach you is to an appreciation value towards the people and
not
what
even
they do.
Manager, assistant manager,
But yeah, that's I'm categorizing all
Yes.
assistants, anybody that is above somebody, like
You're-
anything above a clerk.
I wish I still had the questions that we had. Yeah, I mean, one of the things they want to hear you is praise people for their jobs. Like, if they do well above and beyond what they're supposed to do, you're supposed to praise them. And I want to say it even says it when you go to clock out. Well, it used to say, like they used to remind you, praise the people, blah, blah, blah. But I never hear that. Like, I don't only focus on my shit. I try to help out the next crew, if possible. Putting up that order, I'm focusing on helping the next crew so they can provide for the next crew. And, it's like when someone pays for your food or drink, in a drive-through, I guess they expect you to pay for the person behind,
Pay it forward, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, that never gets done. You know what I'm saying? I know if they don't get a good store, because I know one of the people of the overnight assistant makes sure he does a lot of the tasks for the morning. So I know that happens. There's another one that worries about, stupid stuff, and it doesn't really help anybody but himself. But as far as that goes, I mean, it's like, okay, we help out this person helps out this crew, and this crew just shits on us.
So here's the thing that I am lost about in our specific situation, right? You work an evening shift.
Yep.
You put up the whole order, putting the overnight who puts up the order, you put them ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so you're now ahead. How come 16 hours later when we walk in that door at 2 o'clock, we are behind?
Well,
And it's a constant cycle. There's no way that like one crew should put another crew ahead. Like,
Well-
there is some lull in there where nothing is getting done, because in order for that to happen, like we were saying, pay it forward. So like if we put the overnight ahead, the overnight should put the morning ahead. The morning should put the evening ahead. The evening should put, and so on.
yeah.
So why does that not happen?
And that's what I'm getting.
So let me add on to this. If anything, so I've been on both shifts at the time, right? And I do help put up things on the evening shift, help them get ahead on the overnight, right? So when I come in the next morning, I see things that weren't done, stuff like that, and all this other stuff, and I tell like the person ahead of me, the person above me, I'm like, hey, this didn't get done, this isn't done properly, this wasn't done before I left last night, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll get it done. So I'm like, okay, then we'll get it done, as in me, I'll get it done. I'm the one that's gonna have to clean it up.
That's usually how it falls.
I mean, dude, you got to understand. Like, you basically were given the option to leave early as long as you clean the coffees and teas. Like, it gave you a pretty good. I mean, you had 10 minutes.
Don't give me that option ever again, bro.
They gave you 10 minutes,
No
bro.
fucking.
That wasn't the day that I walked in and said I'd finish it for you, right?
That was that day.
It was that day?
it was
Because you
that
were already
it
there.
was.
It was already 2:15 or 2:20. I'm like, are you not? Or what do you
That
have
was-
left? I'll get
That
it
was
done.
the fucking day, bro.
And you asked me 4 times if I was sure, and I was like, how come this guy that it's already 20 minutes past when he was supposed to leave, and I'm offering to help him finish, and he can ask, are you sure? But nobody else is willing to stay to complete their task
Oh, I
if
know.
it's past their time.
158 hits, they're all up at the computer, and I'm like, only one can clock out at a time. Like, it's
Minutes add up.
it's mind blowing.
You can ask Eddie.
Minutes add up.
You can ask Eddie when it's his shift and 10 o'clock comes around. I get off at 10. It's either, unless I'm like have dead nothing to do. If
Yeah.
I'm doing my normal routine though, I always
probably
there
give the
till like
option to everybody.
10:15. Like
If the store's good, everything's done, I'm like, you want to go? And if they say no, okay, whatever. Like, I always give that option because I feel like, kind of like a praise to you. You did a good fucking job. Here you go. You have the chance to leave early. Yeah, it does kind of screw you over, but at the same time,
Well, a lot of people enjoy that little extra time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they appreciate that.
it must have.
And if they don't, then they can say no. Like, I want to stay, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah. I mean, that has kind of bit me in the ass a few times. People don't clock out and they get paid for the full shift, but whatever. Who cares?
But another thing is that like on the opposite end of the spectrum, what was it? A week and a half ago now, where was that Wednesday? I got everything. I was done with everything, and you noticed that something wasn't done on shift, and it was like a minute before my time, and you asked me if I was cool with doing it. And I said yes. I did it. I had no problem doing it. Like I had a minute left, and I could still go do it and say I'm cool with that, right?
Yeah.
And yet people can't finish the tasks that they were already doing 20 minutes before their time off, but the second that time hits, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why can't, like, how do you not see that that's screwing other people over?
Yeah.
And that goes all the way back up to leadership, not addressing that and shit like that. Like, and it's not ever your shifts. So there should be you should be able to piece things together.
There are a couple shifts that I'm like, man, fuck, that sucked, And it all comes down to, what I was given, who I was given.
If you work 5 days a week, Eddie, and you do it, and you leave at the exact time or maybe 5 minutes early or whatever, twice in that 5 day week, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I'm saying if you work 5 days a week and you are leaving and you have so you work 5 8-hour shifts a week and your paycheck says that you worked 38 hours or 39 hours and 30 minutes, you know what I mean? That means you're leaving early pretty much every day. You're not staying any extra. Like, this job gives you the opportunity to work overtime.
Yeah, they don't care how many hours you
They
work.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's not many companies that are like that. So you are not really hurting the company if you work 20 minutes of overtime. So that means when you leave and, leave the shit that you get done behind.
Yeah.
You did that personally. The job is not looking over your shoulder. This isn't Walmart.
Yeah.
Like,
man, someone told me. Well, that's another thing. But someone told me about how Walmart does if you work.
You a minute overtime, you're fucking in trouble. That's what I'm saying.
It's awful.
That's what I'm saying is like, the company we work for.
Yeah.
Gratefully does not put restrictions on how many hours you work a week.
But could you imagine just like you're setting up a display or something like that, and you're like, 2 o'clock, peace out, guys, and it's just not even done. You just clock out and leave.
You have to though at that job.
That
But
would
I'm
be
saying like we do that at our job,
Imagine how
and
fucking
we don't
annoying
give
that
a
is
shit.
for everyone else that works there.
Dude, at our job, that'd be like fucking. You'd be yelled at.
No, you're not yelled at. You're not yelled at.
Well,
that is the problem. Is that needs to be a conversation that is had.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been, and it has been a problem for so long. Which is what I'm saying is like as
Maybe-
a leader,
maybe not
you need to acknowledge that.
Maybe not at y'all store, but at some stores, like if
Oh, I'm aware.
if that's not
yeah.
if that's not done like at other stores, because other stores are right.
I'm not gonna lie. I like working at other stores so much more.
Other stores are done different, but you haven't seen other managers at other stores. Other managers at other stores are even worse.
Like
There's some that are really, really
not
bad.
assistant
Yeah,
managers.
but all the rest of them fucking do their like.
But some are really
but they
bad.
still hold their employees accountable, even though they're
Yeah.
not. As a manager, they're kind of fucking off, whatever. But they're still looking over everybody and making sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, what they need to do. Everything on their shift is getting done.
Yeah, but it comes. But yes and no. But there's a point, just like when when we're going through all the personnel issues, Jake had to go to one of the stores down the road from us, and I guess they were having cash issues. And
Oh, I know. I had this happen too. If you don't remember.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it's just like, how are you going to blame if you've been keeping an eye on a person and you have them on that shift?
Yeah.
You can't blame them. You know?
I got in trouble for mine, and 2 managers that were there that day that saw me work said they may have combined seen me on the register for 5 minutes, and they still tried to, you know.
Yeah. And that blows my mind. Like, dude, who like in today's technology, there's just so much that can happen. Like, you know, as far as us making mistakes, but you know, the card readers don't really fucking read the cards, and I know that falls on us, but at the same time, like, how's that?
You know, when we're busy, we're slammed when you have 2 people at a register, and you say, you know, like,
there's 8 people,
they're already walking out the door, and you realize, oh, it didn't read, like,
or it's authorizing for 5 minutes, and you're
They're
just
hot.
like,
I've seen that.
all right,
before.
dude, you can go. Like, if it goes through, whatever. If it doesn't, you know, I just don't feel like good customer service is making them wait there for 5 minutes because our system is just trash.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there's some things you just, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could, but, you know, we're trying to optimize. Not only that, you don't need the person standing there while you have somebody else in line.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it blows my mind that, you know, they place the blame, like, and that's not how it used to be. It wasn't, you know, they wanted you to refrain from pointing the finger at issues. You know, they want you to take the blame as much as possible, but if something goes on previous shift, then they're not going to blame you. They're going to look at every shift and see why each shift, you know, upon yours is, you know, short on cash.
It's definitely laziness.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a huge part of it, is it's laziness
Yeah.
and not recognize, as you put it, not knowing what's going on around you.
Yeah. It's oblivious to your whole store. Like, again, like if you're working any kind of job, you should be able to function in multiple areas of your
For sure.
You know, like,
Yeah.
You should be able to do everything.
as
Top dog.
top dog, yeah,
You should be able to
Top
do
dog, you should
everything.
be able to do everything.
You should be able to be like, yeah, I've done that, I've done that. I know.
I
how
get that.
works.
That's not the way at y'all store, but at some stores like Top Dog can do everything on there. At other stores, not y'all stores, but at other stores there is Top Dogs that can't do everything. Like it's
Well,
it's
yeah,
not just
I understand
it's not
that,
just y'all
but
store.
I can tell you that the way that the store we work at is, you have to run. Like, you have to be able to do
Yes,
everything in order to run
and I
it.
agree.
But what annoys
You
me the
have to.
most is we are required. That I don't know why. Like, ever since the kitchen has opened, like, we are required as managers to be able to run our kitchen.
And some of the people can't.
They want you to go in there for at least 30 minutes. And it's just like, I know a handful of people that get in there and they're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Like, what is this? Well, that's easy.
And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Eddie is one of the only people out of that, like, those handfuls or whatever, that I can trust to go in there and he can help me out. Like, he's one of the only.
Well, yeah.
people
So
that I can
here's
trust.
the thing. This is where I give Eddie and me, and I've told you this, Eddie, like, a lot of praise. You know, you see something for so long and you just assume that's how it is, and then you see somebody who does know how to do shit do it, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. So you see somebody standing behind a computer all day, their whole shift, and telling other people what to do, and then you see Eddie do it on a day that that person's not there and has to do the same shit and cover for them in the morning, you know what I mean? And he's still doing what the employees are doing while getting all the other behind the scenes stuff done. So why can't that be done every single day? That's what I'm like. Why is it just Eddie that can do that?
And one thing, you know, that I really want to point out is managers are potentially zero to our hours. Like they're getting paid their salary, so there's no hourly thing for them. So when they're not there, it always seems like we're shorthanded because there's no hours to put in their place. Yeah, there's a person there, but you lose a clerk. That makes sense. Like you have every hour you work, you're an hour towards our hours. Manager has nothing. I count as hours too. For like there's part-time hours, there's full-time hours, but since the manager's salary, and that's why when he's not there,
that's the difference between hour and like y'all know, hour and salary, right?
Like when they're not there, it always seems like we're shorthanded. It's because we're technically down a person, even though that person really doesn't do shit per se, but we're losing a clerk in his spot who is potentially going to be able to do shit.
Basically, you know, as I explained last night, leadership, the best form of leadership, whether you're talking about sports, you're talking about a job, you're talking about basically anything, right? Leading by example.
Yeah.
Leading by example, you know, you learn this heavy growing up, especially playing a sport like football or baseball. You know what I mean? Like, if the best player on your team always is pouting because they fucked up, shit like that, if they're always pouting, why can't I pout? Because I'm not as good as him and he's doing it. I mean, like, I'm not as God-given. Like, I don't have as much talent as he does and I fuck up, so I should have the right to pout too. Like, in order for something to function, you have to show other people how it is supposed to be done. You're supposed to keep your head up, whatever. You're supposed to go do the fucking valets. Something as simple as that. Do it once a week. My Lord, just something. Show some sort of progress and prove to your clerks and your other managers that this is how you run a shift, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like once a podcast, Eddie just goes on Google and finds the dumbest shit and starts laughing about it while somebody else is talking.
He's focused on watching how focused he was in the second episode. Because in that second episode, he's locked into his fucking computer like the whole time, and he's watching himself and laughing at himself on how focused he is on his computer.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, as the top dog, as we're putting it, you're supposed to, you know, me and you have talked about it with another manager and how they started off really strong and then started to get a little weaker because they realized,
I can get away with this.
I got a little push room. Not only that, the guy, I have this great excuse of the person that's above me is doing the same shit.
But my biggest problem is on my shifts when I get everything done, and we're just kind of just managing the store, making it glisten. We're making it look good, and it's looking good the whole day. And the next day you come in, and it's like, well, what extra did you do? I didn't do anything extra. Like, what? Well, I saw that you had a whole bunch of free time. And it's just like, why are you watching tape on me? Like, what did I do for you to watch tape on me? I got all my shit done. And now it's just, like, give us a break. Like, praise us for getting our job done.
I mean, like, if we do everything and, like, we get the cool order put up and whatever, and, like, we have, like, our sides are fucking kept up or whatever, and, like, we'll go back there and, like, fucking talk for, like, 5 minutes or whatever. Like, we got everything done. Like, we just worked, like, harder than we were supposed to for, like, 3 hours, but God forbid we have a 5-minute conversation while everything's fine.
And it's crazy because every one-on-one that I get, it's like, I need you to break up the powwow back here. And it's just like, dude, it's like 2 to 3 minute powwows. Like,
but God forbid if he's up there for like 15, 20 minutes.
It's understandable. People are falling behind on their jobs.
I've seen it go on for like 2 hours of not doing anything.
No, for sure. Like, I've seen it longer than that. And when that happens, like, I try to find a way. Like, it always happens Monday or Tuesday.
I've seen this man do his job doing it accordingly, doing even more above and beyond his job, and then have him, the leader above him, tell him, you're taking too long. And then we were just like, what the fuck? Like we couldn't even, I couldn't even respect that man for the rest of the time, bro, that I was there. Because I was like, I couldn't even look at that man, didn't even follow what he wanted, like, didn't care for anything. Because I was just like, what the fuck? You haven't done a damn thing.
Yeah. Or the best thing is when, you know, you detail clean a closet or you know, or one of the coolers, and you get there the next day and it's not, hey, cool, looks good. It's like, hey man, we picked up and cleaned the cooler and just make sure you maintain it. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I did that, or I had my clerks do that. Like, what do you mean? Like, you guys maintain it.
Or remember when what was it?
The pallet of Celsius in her back room.
Not that bad.
Fuck.
What fucking was
Makes
it,
no
bro?
sense. Like,
What
bro,
was it? What was it? You did something. You cleaned something really detailed, and then he took credit for it.
Oh yeah.
He took credit for it when the supervisor, somebody above him came in.
Yeah.
He took credit for it.
Detail clean basically the whole coffee side, dude. Behind the machines, what the machines sit on, those back rooms, the drains, everything. And he's like, yeah, I took care of all that. I'm just like, this motherfucker, like, no credit towards me at all.
Or when the one time when I tried to help out the evening shift, and he didn't even ask me to, he took credit for it too.
Yeah.
When
It's
you
like,
clean
dude,
out the nasty ass trash area and don't even get a thank you.
Yeah. It's really kind of cutthroat anymore. It's just like,
Or when like Eddie walks in and breaks down the entire kitchen and just like cleans the shit out of the whole thing.
yeah. And then he's like, well, and then he tells the superior above him, yeah, I got my clerks to really go to town on this kitchen. And it's just like,
Like, yeah, no, Eddie did that while he was doing his
sack
job.
of-
While he was doing his job,
Like, on top of doing his normal job,
he went above and beyond
like,
and did
literally
extra.
just broke down
My-
the entire fucking thing. Just cleaned the
My
shit out
whole
of it.
deal is that name names, man. Don't just say I got my
Yeah.
clerks.
Give
Say
us credit.
You can take all the credit you want. Just say I got G to go clean the gas bays really well, or I got Eddie to clean the kitchen really well. I got
Get off
Dakota
my pillow.
to do all of the fucking dishes today really well, really quick.
Or
Just shit like that.
Press went in and fucking detailed all the drains, because I know you did that one day. He didn't even give praise to you to that at
I
all.
do a fucking
Because he
all
doesn't
sorts of
see
shit.
it, bro.
Do all sorts of shit, bro.
He doesn't see
He doesn't
it.
fucking-
The only thing
And
that he sees is what the superior above him counts him off on. Like he was trying to say, we did really well in the last walk. 81 is not a really good score at all.
No, it is
It's
not.
horrible.
Yes.
Horrible. It's horrible.
Yes.
Go to any of the store, they'll tell you that's
And
garbage.
the one thing he tells me is, hey, we need to make sure we're doing a better job on the pumps. Dude, I cleaned pumps on Thursday. Today is Thursday. I'm not a part of this. You need to find who's
No
cleaning.
one else has cleaned
Saturday.
since I cleaned them.
Saturday.
Like, we're on top of a wind tunnel. Like, it's a dirt tunnel. Like, dude, you
Yeah.
can stand.
I sweep those curb lines like a motherfucker
Dude.
every single night, and it's the same shit the next
just
day.
if you walk out the back doors and just look at the ground, you can see just dirt just going across the parking lot. It's nuts.
And managers just like, when you're leading, like I was saying, if you're not leading by example, you see other people come and do the same lazy shit. And not only that, when you don't get pampered a little bit, like, we have a night like Friday where we don't have time to set y'all up on the overnight or whatever. No, like, they take offense to it almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, oh my god,
Like that one night that
Yeah.
she rolled her eyes because I didn't clean I put up your whole fucking order. I'm sorry I didn't clean your damn topping bar. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's 15 minutes of time. I just knocked out a 3-hour order.
Or throw a fucking fit because you see one thing in the parking lot and assume the whole lot hadn't been swept, and I was out there for 30 goddamn minutes.
But if you go in the morning, and one thing isn't done, like I didn't do this one thing.
Oh yeah, he trips out on it.
He's like, we're behind like at least an hour and a half now. It's so different. It's so different.
My biggest thing is, dude, like every Monday, Tuesday I come in, and he's like, I already detailed the bathroom.
You go in that bathroom, man,
and it's fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting, man.
Like yeah, dude. I'm like,
I have never seen anyone detail a bathroom in the morning.
I do it every...
Eddie does it every Monday and Tuesday. He does it every Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, other than Eddie.
Like, every time
I've
go
never
in
seen
there,
anyone detail a bathroom.
I just take and I wipe everything. Like, toilets.
This
smells
man
like
every
it smells like a
time.
fucking indoor pool at a hotel with all the bleach he's spraying.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, that's the one
Dude.
thing. Like, courtesy flush, people. Like, no one wants to smell that. Like, at least try to get rid of the evidence that you blew up the bathroom. But Jesus Christ, like...
Man, I've never, like, out of every manager I know, this man at least one time in his shift walk, or at least when he's in the store and in his shift, he goes in there and he cleans it up and it's clean.
Oh yeah, I walk in. The first thing I see when I walk in every time is Eddie in the bathroom. He's fucking going to town on the bathroom because nobody does it in the morning.
No, it's disgusting. Like, bro, my biggest thing is it's so, like, someone just wipe the urinals down. There doesn't need to be dust on the urinals. That just tells me you're fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Like, if there's dust on the urinals, that tells me you haven't touched it all day long. Like,
and I'd love to blame you, Dakota, because you work mornings, but I can't because they just anything that does get done was you. Like, what can we say?
Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't think I've ever detail cleaned the restroom in the morning. Like,
you don't fucking have to.
Like,
They
when
put
I'm
you.
on food
They
side,
make you do some other
I'll
dumb
go in there
shit.
and, like, upkeep it, and, like, I'll check stuff, make sure, like, I'll hit the mirror, but, like, I don't have time to clean that whole fucking thing, bro. That shit gets destroyed. But, like, we should have somebody, like, when you do DAW, like, I've never do fucking trash in the mornings, right? But, like, if I do trash, I have a fucking hour and a half of extra time after I do trash to do shit. Why the fuck can't I go detail clean a restroom or go fucking do, like,
but
like,
when
do
other people have the same time as you,
trash, and they take an hour and a half to do trash, in the last 30 minutes they just kind of fuck off and do nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like we don't say anything to that person.
We don't.
Like,
yeah,
people about it. It's
that
just like,
person
oh,
just
it's
gets
fine.
away with it all
It's
the
just,
time.
oh, that's just how that person is.
It's not on evening though, because if you're fucking off, not doing anything, Eddie will go make you do something.
Yeah.
You'll find out real quick that you're not doing something.
and that's the whole thing. Like, it just comes down to...
It's just a lot of accountability.
Yeah.
I mean, people just don't do what they're supposed to do because they know they can get away with not doing it.
My deal
for so
is
long.
that another thing is that, like, when you're the boss. You're literally the boss, and you don't ever put any accountability on your shift because you think you're doing everything right, but then another shift you'll throw the whole blame on. You'll fucking throw the world at them.
And that's what that's exactly what I'm trying to get. Like, we used to never point fingers, and now it's just like, I mean, that's the whole reason, again, why I'm in charge of the kitchen, is because they have someone to place blame on, the responsibilities. I don't get enough time in there. Like, if you look, I only get an hour in the kitchen, and that's to do all my paperwork. All my, like, check everything, make sure everything's up to, like, I don't have enough time. Like, there's no fucking way. And that's where I just see it, like, if you want, like, every restaurant, every fast food joint has its own manager,
Specific to that.
Yeah. Like, they're just not like, we'll just let a bunch of kids run it. I mean, I don't see it going anywhere if a bunch of kids are just going to run it. I mean, yeah, there's two people of higher management on the shift, but when that goes to...
Hey, let me tell you, man, Dakota ran the fuck out of the store when he was a kid.
Yeah, no, and there I'm just saying, like, there comes a point where you just got to be like, okay, it's going to cost me this much more. If I want this to exceed, I need eyes on this at all times. I need to make sure that this is going in the direction I want it to. And it will go in that direction if the person who's in charge of it has the time to do it. The problem is there's not enough time.
There's not enough
Definitely in our situation. Some stores, I mean, no one even has to walk in the kitchen. There's nothing going on all day long in there pretty much. You might make a, ice cream cone or something. Like that was one of my stores, like, no one, I mean, because the people were, pretty much everybody that walked in that door had, millions of dollars on them. Like, South Lake store, people don't really want to eat
At a gas station. Yeah.
food from a gas station. Like they spend all their time trying to,
just get gas and get out of there. Like,
Well, no,
either that or like.
well, what I'm saying is they spend all their time away from their family. So, dinner time is one of those things that they have to spend with their family. So they tend to go out and, kind of splurge a little bit. I don't know. That's how yes. They just don't eat gas station food. I'm sorry, like, or fast. I mean, they probably eat some fast food, but most of the time, people who spend a lot of time,
They're gonna go sit the fuck down and enjoy a meal.
yeah, they're gonna
I
have
get
a
what
few
you're saying.
drinks with their family. Get to, what happened this week? I've been gone. I was in, blah blah blah.
Wherever, doing this,
Give me the
doing that.
rewind. Let me know what happened. To get back with their family. They're not gonna go and get, pizza, some taquitos, and be like, well, we're in the car. Let's just eat here. It's.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
So what I'm saying is, our kitchen way too busy not to have someone.
A real kitchen manager.
Full time.
A real kitchen manager.
Yes. Yes, because I had to push it on other people. And you see how those other people tend to collapse under that pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's just what's going to happen. I don't have a choice. And I've basically been told that. Just push it on whoever you think's strong enough to handle it. Okay. With pleasure. And you see how it's ran. I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah, man. There's some leadership problems.
There is.
Definitely some, and I know it's not just us. Like, I know there are so many. I'm sure there are so many people not only in the company, but also seeing this working somewhere completely different and saying, "Damn right, y'all are spot on." And then there's probably other people that are like, "What the like, just quit bitching." But
Yeah.
who cares? Like, I'm telling you how it is, and there's problems here
There are leadership problems everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, from the fucking top up. We're talking government down, dog. Like, I'm not just talking at a fucking
yeah.
gas station in
If
Texas.
the government gets involved in
We're
anything,
talking
it's
about
going downhill.
Fucking every step.
Management, government, politics,
There are
governor,
problems.
mayor.
We're talking politics.
parents,
We're talking
bro.
business. We're talking parenthood. We're talking schools. We're talking everything. There is some sort of leadership problem in every aspect of everything. And, the people that got it figured out, fucking great. Teach other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we give props to those people.
And
Props to them,
for
man.
sure. That's
Props to them.
what, the most
We
successful
recognize
businesses
them.
in the world have the least amount of leadership problem. I'm not gonna say don't. They have the least amount. Have you ever talked to somebody that worked at fucking Chick-fil-A and hated their life?
Maybe one person, and but he's a leader. He's currently a leader right now.
But
Well,
I'm saying, like, I talked to people that worked at Chick-fil-A, and they tell everybody to go work there. It's fucking, they
Yeah.
enjoy it. They'll work 40 hours a week and not give a fuck. Like, that should be telling you, maybe, hey, let's take a fucking page out of their strategy book,
and put it on ours.
and put it on exactly.
Yeah, like the one right down the street. The girl was I guess a clerk for them. Went through college and everything, and they basically gave her her own store. That's the one right down the street is her own store that the company gave her. I guess when you're with them, I don't know the midst of it, but I think if you're with them for so long, like, you don't have to pay the big money to put down as long as you show that you're willing to. I mean, obviously Chick-fil-A still owns the store, but it's her store.
Right.
She gets
Profit off that store, profit off what they make.
basically it's a 50-50 profit, however they do that. I'm guessing, I don't know But yeah, like she was explaining it to us, and I didn't really listen at all. My bad. Didn't think it was ever gonna come up. But yeah, it's crazy.
Is that all we got? We feel like we did pretty good here today.
I mean, we can keep going. I mean, we're still pretty deep in this, bro.
Yeah, Eddie's really invested
Eddie's just
right now.
focused on how focused he was.
He's watching.
a month
He's
ago.
watching a YouTube video.
Oh, now he's watching a YouTube video.
Dakota, give us a little bit of give us feedback or something. What do you got? You didn't really talk much this time.
What are you talking?
None of us really did, to be honest.
What do you mean? Give us feedback on
Are you
what, bro?
I don't know. I feel like
How
like
drunk
Dakota
are you,
was,
bro? Are you okay?
I feel like we hit everything. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no,
I feel like the conversation's
I
over.
feel like that. Yeah, leadership. I think we nailed every part of that.
So going back to this and the intro, obviously G's just fucking
all
out
right,
of it
yeah,
today.
yeah. Y'all can see what I have on the table right here. So I don't like. They can comment down below.
You had your one beer. You fucking plastered. Or do you have two? Is there a can over there?
There's a couple cans over here, bro.
A couple cans. So what? you're
And there's
three?
gonna be a couple more, bro. So relax. we're here to relax. We're here to be chill. There's I don't know why there's so many negative comments. If they're trying to be negative on us, bro, like just relax.
Yeah, the only
Do
negative
something,
comments
bro.
we need are about G. Everybody
That's on
just
God.
bash the fuck out of G because obviously
Yeah, I mean,
needs
He
it.
likes
He
it.
fucking
It's a
deserves
kink.
it.
Don't let him
Yeah.
tell you he doesn't like it. He's fucking.
You
locked.
seem-
bro.
fit that he
I mean,
threw
they think I
earlier.
care. I could care less, bro. I do not care. But
That's
that
crazy.
was-
don't
I-
mute
I
his-
couldn't care
just
less.
mute-
Could you not care less?
Just don't mute his
Oh,
microphone, and he will
couldn't
not.
Couldn't bash me. Bash the whole group, bro. I just.
Oh, okay. So, rundown on what's going on. Basically, sorry that y'all had to listen to us rant. Felt like we had a good conversation there. Next week, yeah. Tune in next Thursday. Leave some more feedback. Negative, positive. I don't give a shit. Help us.
Man, if
Tell us what to do.
If
we
it's-
want to get better.
it's negative,
or
bro,
what-
let them be negative, bro.
if you want to hear us talk about something, bro, say it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
something
if
that
there's something
you know
wanna
that
talk
you
about.
do you want us to talk about. That's
Or ask to be a guest, man. They could be a guest if they're so negative about it. They could be a guest, man. They could tell us what we're doing wrong on the podcast, man.
It's a
I don't
awful idea.
like.
Yeah,
we'll have to vote that in. If-
probably not.
I'm gonna lose. I'm
Probably-
gonna lose, man. Just tell me I'm
Probably
gonna
not.
lose.
But yeah, see y'all next Thursday. Like I said, positive combat. Positive feedback.
I rubbed off on you with the English.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you're
I'm getting a little tired now. Positive feedback, some criticisms. We like it all. We'll take it. Yeah, see y'all next Thursday.
Yeah, this is worker comp.
Oh, G, hit us with the outro. Let's see if you can. Let's see if we can get this
See if you
one.
can redemption for the intro.
Redemption.
Redemption.
For the intro.
Redemption.
All right, this is the Workers Comp podcast. Dakota, Press, Eddie, and G signing out.
And this was the only podcast
ever made.
with 4 people ever made.
Oh, shit.
There's never been a podcast.
Gummy bear videos in this one now. Yeah.
Oh, Gummy Bear video.
Oh yeah, gummy bear video.
Wow.
Stay.
Screwed up my outro.
Let me introduce y'all to the challenge. So the challenge, according to everybody we've seen,
Yes, sir.
5 minutes without relief. I have zero expectation to make it 5 minutes. Just the fact that I'm attempting it, I feel like is enough. All right. I'm gonna do my best. I just
You're
don't.
gonna do 5 minutes, bro. I don't care what you say, bro.
5 minutes, you got it.
That's a fucking long time.
You gonna pull out my phone?
Yeah, you're gonna time.
Hold
it.
on, we're gonna time this. We're gonna see how long.
I don't want to know the time ever because when I give in, I'm gonna give in. It's cool. It's fine. You just tell me at the end how long I made it. If I made it fucking 10 seconds, I don't give a fuck, dude. Because I'm.
Alright.
All right. Let's introduce Lil Nitro. Focus. There. Yeah. He's the world's hottest gummy bear.
Let's go, Press. You got this, man. Let's get it, man.
And he's just as nervous as I am.
Come on, man. Let's go. I got you. I got faith, bro. I'll support you. I won't eat it, but I'll support you, man.
Oh my god.
It's tiny, bro. It can't be that bad.
Oh my god.
Look how small it is.
Well, Mama did.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on.
Size doesn't matter, right?
So, Are y'all sure y'all don't want to split this with me?
Nah, man, we're good. We're good. You got this one.
Honestly, from what I've seen, dude, I would just leave it in the package and eat
That was my plan. That was my plan.
Yeah.
I don't really want it to touch my lips.
Or your fingers.
Yeah, I mean that's.
or your penis.
That actually might be.
Do not go pee after if you touch that before washing your hands.
No, he's not going to touch it. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. If you do touch it, don't go pee
And don't.
without washing your hands.
If you drop it on the floor, I mean, we got to throw it away.
You'll burn off the bacteria.
It'll probably burn a hole in my door.
Alright. Oh my god, it's fucking.
Bottoms up. He's holding a stick of dynamite.
Holy shit, it smells hot.
Does it?
Does it? Let's all
take a whiff.
Yeah.
Let's.
Can't smell nothing.
I have to grab
Yeah, it smells like that powder that I had. It just has like a stink, but like
Hell yeah,
spice.
let's get it. That's a good kick right there.
No one judges anybody. I mean, if you feel like you just want to drink some milk instead, hey, we can do the milk challenge.
I don't know which one I feel worse about. I just.
I didn't know that was.
Yeah, those are right down there.
Dropped it, bro. I'm sorry.
Alright.
You want me to help you clean that?
I'll go grab a towel in a minute.
Am I about to die?
Let me go grab a towel.
I mean, you'll ultimately be fine, but it does fucking burn for a while.
Well, I mean, I have the milk.
Milk helps temporarily, but as soon as you're done drinking milk, the burn does come back.
I mean, it's a fucking pint of milk.
That is true. You have a lot of milk.
That is a lot of milk.
I mean, you just gotta babysit the milk, man. You can't just chug the whole thing down at once.
Sip on it. Don't
Sip
sip
on
on it.
it.
Sip that shit.
The question is if this is worth it.
It's worth it, bro.
You're doing it for the
You're
pod,
doing it.
man.
Bro, this clip right here
Get you 100
get views, bro.
Dude, this is the clickbait, bro.
clip gets
This
views.
is the fucking. This is it right here, bro. Come on. Come on.
I'm not going to judge you either way. I'm just saying.
The thing is that I gotta swallow this fucking thing. Oh god. So wait, do you start the timer after I swallow it, or the second it hits my mouth? How does that
I'm
go?
going to start it the second it hits your mouth because it's going to be hot by the time it hits your mouth.
And then you.
Huh?
So I want to say at least like bite it, but I don't know.
I mean, do
You
y'all want him
want
to
to
chew
bite
it?
it?
Do y'all want him to chew it? Or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
This is the whole fucking point. I gotta at least take at least one little
Yeah.
chomp.
Are you
Well, he said swallow it. I thought he was talking about like just swallow
Yeah,
it.
just
as fast as you
gobble the
can,
whole
don't
thing.
chew
I
it.
mean, that's because that'd be a lot less spicy. It doesn't hit your tongue.
It was still.
My heart is
It's still gonna fucking kick, but I'm
Alright.
excited. Like if you keep it in your mouth for a minute, you know.
I'll take that.
First of all, do you have any respiratory and heart problems?
I don't think so.
We're
I
gonna
might
find out.
after this.
Oh, that means I can't do it. I have respiratory.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Open that because
Here, you got it.
panic.
Oh, down the truck.
I'm allergic to milk.
Just kidding.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
How did
Oh, you have to chew it. You just have to chew it.
There's no spice if you don't chew it.
No, you can't get it down without chewing.
Oh, he tried like at least twice to get it down, man. You can tell he tried at least twice to.
Woo, that bitch is hot. That bitch is hot. Oh, damn.
Come on, Prince. Give us a freestyle rap about how hot this is right now.
Hey, that gummy bear Lil Nitro, hot.
Yeah.
That's really all I got because my mind, I can't think of anything about. Ooh, goddamn. It's in the back of my throat. Holy shit.
Oh man, you got this, Press. Come on, come on, come on, man.
I'm using that kid strategy, damn it.
So, what would you compare it to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That popcorn,
Nothing.
not even fucking close.
You're taking it like a champ. Though.
It's a different burn, bro.
You're taking it like a champ.
Dude, he's doing it. Look at him. Look at him. He's got it.
I feel it slowly crawling down my stomach.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Not even
a Reaper gets your stomach.
Oh, it heats your stomach up?
Yeah.
It's a different burn, man. It's not what I felt before.
Come on, Bryce. You got this. You got this, bro.
Dude, you're actually taking it better than the guy on the website that I got it from.
Yeah. The 2 guys on that were taking it worse than you are.
Yeah. I mean, one guy, he was.
Yeah, he took it pretty well.
I'm getting lightheaded, bro.
You're getting lightheaded?
Yeah, I'm getting lightheaded.
Man, come on, Preston. Bro, focus. Cause I know we know you have no sleep, bro. You gotta focus, and you gotta take this, bro. Use that kid strategy, bro. Do what you gotta do, man. You gotta get through this, bro. We don't want to see you pass out on us, man.
You're taking it good.
Take it slow. Take it slow. Come on.
No, we want it to go fast.
My hand is tingling.
Do you want time or no?
Come on, man.
I feel it.
Yeah, the guy in the place that I bought it from, he said his arms went numb.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
They're numb?
Yeah, they're numb.
Already, bro? We're not even at a minute yet. Are we, Andy?
What the fuck? Your perception of time is off.
Am I really? Where am I at?
where
Yeah,
you
give me
at?
time.
You're at 240.
240.
You're over halfway done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, he's killing it, bro.
Your perception of time is awful.
He's like, well,
We're at 30 seconds.
I was counting in my head.
I was counting in my head, but I was like, for sure, at least like halfway.
I would have thought I was like a minute and a half.
Yeah, like at least like
he's had the same age.
max, right?
My legs are numb.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Okay, the mouth burn is slowly starting to go away. It's right here. It's the chest now.
It's the chest.
And you're with
Dude, you're fighting it like a champ, man. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
My mouth is a little numb.
Let's get this,
That's
man.
probably part of
See,
it.
you stop following that kid's strategy, bro, because you didn't need it, bro.
I'm just thinking about the milk.
There you
That's
go.
all I'm thinking about.
There you go, man. That's what you gotta do.
You're almost there, bro.
I don't need to hear what time I'm at right now.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna even tell you when you hit the time.
No, please tell me when I hit the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please tell me.
I'll tell you when you hit the
We'll
time.
tell you when you get to 10 minutes that you've been to 5.
He's all starting to twitch out over here.
I'm starting to sweat.
Hey, man, do what you gotta do, man.
What am I
You're
at?
making it.
No, tell me what I'm at. Fuck it.
3:47.
Okay, so that last minute was a little slower.
It's because you knew about the time. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The problem is
The time.
Can I walk around?
yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Nah, I mean, the camera's gotta follow you. You gotta walk around, man.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. This is out of body experience. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Show us.
Oh,
Your nose is starting to run.
yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Mine too. Tears rolling down my face.
Just wearing it. The body is starting to hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
Your whole body?
Yeah, the whole body's starting to hurt.
That's not good.
The stomach, especially. Yeah, this is gonna be a painful shit.
Well, a lot of the people say that it is, but they never even notice it. Like it just passes right through them.
Okay, I have an idea of where we're at. I mean, I don't have like an exact guess. We at like,
You're at 5 minutes.
I'm at 5 minutes. I made it.
You made the whole thing? Oh, okay, let's go.
Okay, that might not have been as entertaining as.
Because we have a champ on the podcast. This is the Workers' Comp podcast, the Champ Press. He said he can take any hot thing there is out there. Let's go.
Dude, just think about it. You ate the hottest thing so far ever.
My
made
mouth
it,
feels like
man.
it's bleeding. I know it's not because I've spit into a cup.
Now,
Dude, look, but you made the 5 minutes, bro, and you didn't have that bad of a fucking
But now we gotta
reaction.
do the Warhead Challenge right after this.
We have to do the Warhead Challenge, and while
I
you're
think
not
I get a
bleeding
pass.
from the warhead-
I definitely feel like I get a pass.
Oh yeah, you get a pass from 3 different things until it goes back to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I really did not think I was gonna do that good. I mean, it still burns, it's there, but
I had thoughts in the back of my mind what was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna have
Dude,
to call it.
I think it's mainly because you braced yourself, man. You
Yeah.
braced yourself for this, man. And you
I think what'll take the pain away is
Hot dog.
yo, where are those gobstoppers? Where are
We're at a Gobstopper.
No way we are at a Gobstopper.
We were at a Gobstopper.
They were pretty
last
low 2
podcast.
weeks ago when I was here.
I mean, we all were chugging on them last week.
Dude, take a look at
That gum.
candy
Give me
cane,
that
bro.
gum. Give me that gum.
Ooh, the Mentos?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
It might burn for a second, but it will get the taste. The taste is still there.
Oh, okay.
No, I fucking open them, bro.
Jesus Christ.
This week on G Strike. Unfortunately, that was off camera.
What an idiot.
Dude, I was pulling the fucking thing, bro.
Oh, it wasn't even open yet. You moron.
I took the whole thing apart. I'm sorry.
You're right. Just put them back in. Better?
It's burning the roof of my mouth, but the rest of my body feels better.
Good. So, mental note, if you eat a handful of those, choose some Mentos Pure Fresh.
Yeah, Mentos.
It was one.
Mentos Pure Fresh gum.
I only have one different.
boys.
On it. But the next challenge is going to be G eating a handful of those gummy bears.
No, it's not. Dude, no.
Yeah.
No, I said I only had one of the Mentos.
I know. Mentos and milk. You know you're highly capable of putting the mic down for a second. Lick it, lick it, lick it,
Should I lick it?
lick it.
Should I lick it, bro?
It probably took 20 seconds to kick in. Like when I was chewing on it, it wasn't
Oh
really
yeah, it's hot. Immediately stings my tongue the second I lick it, bro.
Let me see. I want to lick it too.
Lick there was gummy bear there.
Okay.
Or you could lick the spotlight, but I probably got most of it.
Oh, that's
Immediately burns the tongue.
I'm not gonna lie. This milk would be 10 times better if it was fucking cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should put it in the refrigerator. I need to buy a refrigerator.
Yeah.
I need to buy a refrigerator.
Yeah, that shit's hot.
Yeah, I'm still in pain, but
Oh yeah.
You're better?
yeah.
I swabbed the tongue too, which is probably a mistake. Because I circled the whole outline of the gum where the gummy bear was.
Your girlfriend like, yeah, you can come home now. Got something else you can swab.
Oh.
I don't know if you'd want that when my tongue's spicy.
Hey, you never know.
You never know how it feels, man. You don't know how it feels.
I don't want to know how that feels.
Dude,
I do.
I do.
I made it.
You made it.
What was the exact time?
5 minutes and 10. Well, it was right. It was like 5 minutes and 9, almost 10 seconds. Or yeah, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. When you took your first drink, because it took you 10 seconds to put down the camera, because you're so worried about a camera.
My health is important, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. You sure you don't want a piece of this candy cane? Instant relief.
I bet it would be. Dude, it's gonna disgust you so much, bro. It's gonna disgust you.
It'll probably make you throw up.
Yeah.
I'm on the verge of throwing up right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still gross.
It's still gross.
I don't know how entertaining that was. Did I even say a word for the first 2.5 minutes?
Dude, that is fucking
You did a little.
awful.
No, you did. You did. You were just like, yep,
Yeah.
let's kick it in, dude. You know, you were.
It hasn't made it in my throat, but my tongue does feel like it's bleeding.
You?
Like it just stings like a motherfucker.
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
I didn't swallow
Oh
it, so
my
I don't have it in my
the
throat.
roof of my
That is
mouth.
fucking awful, dude. That is probably the worst fucking thing I've ever had in my life.
You said the ketchup one was worse.
No, that
Yeah,
one's,
you changed your fucking mind, didn't you?
that one's bad, dude.
Yeah, I chewed that shit and swallowed it.
That don't even taste, like, does it taste, like,
It doesn't
chewy?
taste like fucking hot dog.
No, it tastes burnt as fuck, bro.
Oh.
Licking the outside is not that bad. Chewing that shit up is fucking immediately worse. It tastes awful.
That's,
Try it, Chris. Go ahead. Just try it.
he probably
Just
can't
chew up
even
a nice
taste
chunk.
anything.
Fuck yourself.
He probably can't even taste anything.
Okay.
Why would they make that, bro? Who out there would be like,
a prank gift.
No one's
dude.
buying those
No one's buying that to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a prank, dude.
yeah, but I mean, why the fuck? Out of everything, you'd be like, oh, hot dog flavor, like, the fuck?
Because it's fucking gross.
Yeah, dude, I'm not.
the whole point of
I'm
it.
not buying it for someone to be like, oh yeah, hot dog flavor candy cane. That sounds delicious. No, I'm buying it so they, like, Athena hasn't ate hers yet, And she's gonna stick it in her mouth and be like, "The fuck?"
You think out of everybody, I think I would be like, that's good.
She honestly,
bro, the thing she eats, bro.
Probably. You know, she wasn't as bad as Vicky though.
Vicky was worse, bro. I remember Vicky. Bro.
God damn.
God damn. But the thing is that they have in common is.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I miss Vicky though. She was so sweet.
She was sweet, and she worked hard. She worked hard, bro.
The mouth burn is still there.
I think what we should do is a 5-minute video of someone eating this whole fucking candy cane and isolate G.
I mean, I could eat the whole fucking thing. I would not like it.
I feel like I'm breathing fire.
I feel like we should make G do it though, because I feel like G would be on the cusp of not being able to handle it.
Yeah.
Hands down, I would throw up on camera.
Let's see.
When was the last time you threw up, G?
It was
Probably last weekend.
When was it though?
I think it was. I'm 24 now. I think it was somewhere
In between what pieces those go? Like
in between 23, in between somewhere 23, 24.
How old are you now?
I'm 24 now.
I threw up that one night they let me into the bar.
Oh, I threw up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, cause I've thrown up a couple times because of alcohol.
Yeah. Those Bahama Mamas. Man, I drank 4 of those one night. Dude, I colored my fucking bathroom orange. Yep. Fucking tripped over the goddamn rug.
Oh man, that'll get you, man.
That'll
ruin your bathroom, man.
Dude, it really did. I had to, like, that's why I replaced the flooring in my bathroom. Yeah, it stained the flooring.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some serious.
Right?
That's serious.
Are those the
My tongue hurts now, if that's any consolation. Nowhere near as bad as yours does.
No, I mean,
The tongue's
I'm
starting to be
chilling
okay.
now, man.
I just still burns, but not.
Yeah.
It's right here, man.
You want me to get it to go away?
Kill me.
No. You get some baking soda water?
Does it actually work?
I don't know. I don't think I have baking soda.
Is there a Pepto-Bismol
The
challenge?
best thing that I know that works.
I do have
for heat
Pepto-Bismol. You want some Pepto-Bismol?
Other than orange juice. Orange juice works too, they say.
Orange juice? Acidic orange juice?
Dude, I mean, Eddie, bro. You know more than I do, bro.
You're Mexican. I bet horchata works better.
Horchata would probably work.
It's made from milk,
It's
bro.
basically just
So, you
fucking
know.
milk.
Sugar milk.
Yeah, sugar milk, basically.
I had a guy ask me if it was real horchata. I was like, no. The crazy thing is, he was a landscaper. And that's what blew my mind. I was like, no. He put ice cubes in his cup and he filled it up.
He was like, is that good? It tastes. No, it doesn't, bro.
Yeah, no,
It
I know.
doesn't.
I've had the real horchata. It's a totally different experience.
Yeah. Our piece of shit powder does not compare to that, bro.
Does that have cinnamon in it?
Yes, it
Yes.
does. The real one
We should do the
does.
cinnamon challenge.
It's like
Fuck off with the challenges right now.
We should all eat a Gunzer and then do the cinnamon challenge while we.
I should get to sit and watch y'all all eat a Gummy bear.
Yeah, dude, you get to sit out now.
He gets to sit out, but now that means. Do we even have to do a challenge? We don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, eventually it's going to trickle down to us doing a challenge. One day you might have to drink a
Dude,
gallon.
I was doing the fucking beer challenge, though.
That's a taste test. That's
That's not even a challenge, bro.
Dude, you're going to be
That's a
either
game.
drinking my sperm or pig sperm. You choose.
Can we choose both, or do we have to take
We can
one?
mix them together. It's just going to look like eggnog.
I love eggnog.
Very,
I've never had eggnog.
very, very yellowish red eggnog.
Red?
It's red.
Where's the red come from?
I go press it in the process.
I don't know, dude. It just comes out red sometimes.
Is it red?
I didn't know pig sperm was red.
No, pig sperm is white as that milk. That's actually probably pig sperm.
Hey, if it helps the burn go away, I'll fucking drink it.
It probably would.
Chunky.
Question for next episode: we gotta look up: does sperm help with heat if you eat something spicy?
If it does, would y'all be willing to drink some?
No, shut up.
We're making G eat a gummy bear next week, and he either has the option to drink sperm or to just
drink
let it
piss.
just suffer.
Dude, I'd rather suffer. Fuck you. I'd rather suffer.
A handful. I just eat 10 gummy bears.
I wonder if the ghost pepper is hotter as a pepper than it is as.
Well, they can extract it and concentrate it like multiple peppers to make it stronger.
Okay.
They can extract.
Damn, this man studied up on this pepper, bro.
Oh
He
yeah,
lives on a farm. A pepper farm.
Neighborhood.
He grows his own peppers.
That's true.
Oh man.
He has the jalapenos.
Those are the spiciest thing I've ever had in my life.
It has reached my stomach.
Oh yeah.
How's it feel?
Hurts.
It's not really a hurt. It's
Okay, I
a.
didn't correct it correctly.
It's
It's just like a neutral burn taste.
it's
It's unsettling.
it's like when you feel like it's like a nauseating feeling
Oh, yeah.
and a burn at the same time. It's like acid reflux on fucking roids.
I got like Tones. You want some?
What the fuck is that gonna do?
Settle your stomach.
I might have to blow up your bathroom before we leave, so I don't shit my pants in Dakota's car again.
Oh boy.
Cloth seats. Hot weather. Explosive shits.
All right, we felt like we have done the podcast justice.
Log on and tell us what the next challenge is. G's gonna be up for it, so give us your best.
Dude, why do y'all volunteering me? Fuck you guys.
Y'all gonna have to do something eventually. There's no way I just suffered through that shit and none of y'all to do
If
anything.
anybody watches this, comment if you want G to fucking suffer, because we all do.
There's G,
Let's hear your
Dakota, or
thoughts.
Eddie.
Dude, I'm down to suffer the next one. No, fuck you guys, because that means you guys get the worst of it.
Comment down below if you want to watch G fuck Eddie's pig.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. But
We're gonna
anyways,
record it, and then G's gonna go to jail for a long time.
It's a win-win. The pig gets satisfied, G goes to
And
jail.
then G learns how to make hooch.
Yeah. And then we all try hooch when he
And
gets
then we
out.
all try hooch and you get our genuine reactions to hooch next week on Workers' Comp.
I think it'd be a lot longer than next week.
But let us know what the next challenge is right now.
I mean, y'all don't have to if y'all don't want to.
No,
Fuck these
you're
guys.
going to.
No, y'all
Tell
don't
us
have to.
what do you want G
Dude, to be
do?
honest, I feel like Eddie's the most scared. But y'all want me to do it, so I'll go next. I don't
I'm
give
pretty
a
scared.
I
fuck.
mean, you're not gonna have to do it for another like 6 weeks. So
But we can't repeat the same thing.
I'm not tripping at all about it, to be honest.
No.
Hey, I already fucking did it. I won that shit.
I
I
know.
can walk away. I don't need to see any of y'all suffer. I honestly wouldn't wish that upon my word. I mean, like, I'm in
That's what I'm saying. No repeats.
physical
Something-
fucking pain right now.
Actually, I do got something for you, G. You want to suck on Satan's toe?
Oh yeah, Satan's toe. Be a good one.
What's that?
I haven't seen that.
Well, are you down to do it? It's a sucker.
It's
Is it just
sucker.
a hot sucker?
It's just a hot sucker, but it's not the Carolina Reaper.
I mean, it ain't fun. You will not be experiencing what I'm experiencing in my stomach right now.
I mean,
I'm
we can't
experiencing.
do
All right.
any repeats, bro. We can't do something hot again. We have to do
I'm
something
fucking out. Y'all can finish this fucking episode. I gotta go blow up Eddie's fucking bathroom real quick.
Let's go.
The pain in my mouth.
Join us again for another week of Workers' Comp. This is your boys. Presley's going to the bathroom. G, Dakota, and Eddie, man. Y'all have any last
I don't
thoughts?
have prank toilet paper in there. We're just
No, that's it.
I hate you guys, man.
Damn, I didn't plan this better. What? You're good.
He said he's sorry in advance from the bathroom.
Yeah,
Just
so
everyone's got up here.
podcast. This is your boys at the Workers' Comp signing off. Y'all give them a last minute salute. I'm out.
Bye bye.